Hello everybody, welcome to race 13 out of 20 in the Allstar Offline Racing Series. So getting ready for qualifying, see who starts first. So Matt Riddle comes into this race as the points leader. He is 20 points ahead of Sam Oskin, who is running in second, and then everybody else is 115 points or further on back. A lot of drivers from about 8th place, 8th through 20th place, they're only 100 points away from each other. I would say if the first two drivers, the 13 of Matt Riddle, the 2 of Sam Oskin, if they have bad races tonight, that could really change the point standings. After tonight, we have 7 more races in the season. Just under 2 months left of racing for this current season. And then we'll soon start season 3. Look at John Book, he has the fastest time so far. Tavis Haken, now Robert Pollard. Robert Pollard might be able to get a pole tonight. Looks like it might be Robert Pollard. 13 of Matt Riddle, last. Holy moly. The 2 of Sam Oskin, I don't know where he is. Let's try to find him real quick. Sam Oskin qualifies 11th. So Sam Oskin doing pretty well so far. Seems like near the middle of the season, middle or end of the season, he is able to get to the front. Matt Riddle, he has 2 wins. 3 top 5s so far this season. Last few weeks, he has not really been that great. Watkins Glen, he wasn't good. Tonight, now at Bristol, he qualifies last. Half a second slower than the pole sitter, and that will be the 52 of Robert Pollard. We did change the car ratings for this track. Everyone has a minimum of 45, and everyone has a maximum of 85. I found that that's it gives you a good spread overall of fast cars and slow cars. So we'll have to see how that works out in this race. So Robert Pollard getting a pole today. I believe that's his first pole this season. He does have 1 top 5 finish so far this season. About midway through the pack, about 20th position is where he's at points-wise. So, some new race cars on the track. Some of the new paint schemes. So we have got the 52 Robert Pollard. Beside him is the 95 of Tavis Haken. There's Skylar Rocha, the 19 of Dylan Eberheimen. The 00 Alex Alves, the 22 of Nancy Pryor, the 43 Benjamin Wallace, the 88 of Muhammad Abdullah, the 8 of Ron Jackson, the 62 of John 62 of John Book, the 2 of Sam Oskin, the 53 of Logan York, 12 of Sahara Rocha, the 24 Stephen Pollard III, the 36 Jacob Britt, the 3 of Tim Hoffman, the 4 of Zach Cronin, the 41 of Tyrell Resner, 96 of Damian Singletary, the 42 of Hunter Blade, the 48 Ryan Benjamin, the 1 of Laura Lee Wiebe, the 51 Jeremiah Dwayne, the 20 of Yale Carrillo, the 17 of Callie Hancock, the 21 Sahara Rocha. We've got the number 9 of Brendan Hancock, the 32, hold on one second. Some of the new paint schemes are kind of throwing me off. 32 of Austin Johnson. 18 of Bean Wiebe, the 77 of Steve Pollard. We got the 54 Evan McCollum, the 10 of Pablo West, the 34 Bruiser, the 31 Lindsey Hancock, the 11 of Alejandro Rodriguez, the 14 Cody Rhodes, the 37, that is Alex Johnson subbing for Alvin Jones. And then on the last row, we've got the 38 of Axel Zero and the 13, the points leader, of Matt Riddle. So 200 laps is the distance. The pace car is off. We're getting ready to start this race. Robert Pollard in that number 52. He is going to lead the field to the green flag. We are underway here at Bristol. Tavis Hake in the 95 tried to get down low. Skyler is right beside him. And he is going to get past that 95 of Tavis Hake in the 52. Robert Pollard, he is starting to pull away already. Here comes the 00 of Alex Alves as Tavis Hake now able to get down low. Top three drivers now pulling away. The 00 Alex Alves back in fourth. Fifth place, Benjamin Wallace. 19 of Dylan Eberheimen falling back. A lot of two wide behind these first 6 or 7 drivers. Ron Jackson trying to make a move on the 43 Benjamin Wallace. He will take 5th place away. Battle for second, starting to heat up. Tavis Haken trying to get past Skylar Rocha. There's a lot of 3 wide back here. There's a crash. Who was that? The 24, I think? No, the 12. Or no, that's the 2. Is that the 2? The 62, that's the 24. Or, no, that's the 4, Zach Cronin. Oh, the 21, Sahara Rocha. The 42, Hunter Blade. Sahara has a lot of damage. The 4, Zach Cronin, he has a lot of damage as well. Dylan Eberheimen's on pit road. So the first caution happening within the first 5 laps. Jeremiah Dwayne has a lot of damage as well. Hunter Blade, 3rd place in points. I don't think he has a lot of damage. See the race leader, Robert Pollard, coming down pit road. Tavis Haken as well. Looks like Skylar Rocha might be the only driver staying out. Yeah, that's an interesting event. I didn't know we were going to have pit stops happen already. Few drivers staying out. I think that's the 36 possibly. '36 Jacob Britt staying out. The 88 of Muhammad Abdullah staying out. Go back and show you what happened while we're under caution and while we're having pit stops. They were 3 wide. Jeremiah Dwayne made a move on Ryan Benjamin. They made contact and then, hard into the wall. That was Jeremiah Dwayne that we saw earlier. Hunter Blade was able to check up and he lost a lot of positions, but he was not involved in the crash. 19 of Dylan Eberheimen was on pit road, so something happening with him. I think that's actually what slowed this pack down. Kind of slowed down. They checked up a little bit. 51, Jeremiah Dwayne hard into the wall. Watch the 42 of Hunter Blade. I think he got hit by somebody. Actually, he went up. He hit the 62 John Book. The 21 Sahara Rocha hit Hunter Blade. So a little bit of damage there with some of those drivers. We are under caution early. The 4 of Zach Cronin has retired. Sahara Roach has repaired her damage for the most part. She does have a lot of damage still. 19 Dylan Eberheimen. What is going on with him? Dylan Eberheimen. Oh, I guess he was just stopped on the track waiting for the leaders to go by. The 51 Jeremiah Dwayne has retired as well. So 38 drivers left. 37 on the lead lap. Top 4 drivers did not pit. We mentioned the top 3. 4th place is the 6 of Logan Gentry. So Skylar Rocha leading this race. He won Bristol last season. That was his first win of his career. So he is no stranger to victory lane at this track. Dylan Eberheimen going to start on the inside line. He is the only lap car. I believe he's 2 laps down at the moment. See if Skylar can get a good start or if the 19 is going to be side by side with him in turn number 1. And in the meantime, coming out of turn 4, green flag back in the air here at Bristol. Skylar Roach is going to clear the 19 of Dylan Eberheimen. The 36, Jacob Britt can't clear him. Logan Gentry into the back of the 88. Muhammad Abdullah almost went around. Well, Muhammad Abdullah now goes to second. Jacob Britt is going to fall back outside of the top 5. Logan Gentry now 3rd place. Tavis Aiken back to 4th. Towards the back of the field, some of the damaged cars off the pace. Sahara trying to make some moves up there towards the front. The 13 of Matt Riddle is gaining on some of these drivers. Looks like he has a pretty quick car right now. He is passing cars left and right. Look at Ryan Benjamin. Almost spinning out the 12. I'm sorry, that's the 2 of Sam Oskin. Bean Weeby is right there as well. Bean Weeby, first-time winner at Texas a couple weeks ago. Hunter Blade on pit road. Something happening with his car, possibly a tire down. Pablo West coming out of pit road. He is going to merge up in front of the 22 of Nancy Pryor. No issues there, though. Robert Pollard, or I'm not Robert, Skylar Rocha, the 81, out front. But, whoa, look at the 42 Hunter Blade. And that's going to put Skylar Rocha up the track. I think Tavis Haken's on pit road. I thought I saw Tavis, maybe not. I believe that's John Book. Yeah, the 62 John Book is on pit road. You see the 88 now, Muhammad Abdullah going to the race lead. Skylar Rocha lost the lead after he got passed by the 19 Dylan Eberheimen. Skylar back to third. Here comes the 52 Robert Pollard for third. The pole sitter. Oh, we're under caution. Under caution, who is it? Oh, the 3 of Tim Hoffman upside down. The 9 Brendan Hancock is involved. Oh, the 1. A lot of cars. The 37 Alex Johnson upside down. A massive crash here at Bristol. Laura Lee Wiebe. That's the 32 Austin Johnson. Ryan Benjamin, heavy damage on his car. Man, oh man, lap number 17, a huge pileup on the back stretch. That was the 3 of Tim Hoffman upside down. I don't understand what happened there. Well, everybody coming down pit road, the 10 Pablo West staying out because he is a lap down. Go ahead and show you what happened on this crash. We're watching the 1 of Laura Lee Wiebe. I don't know if the wreck happened in front of her. Oh, it did. 3. Oh, Tim Hoffman got hit pretty hard. The 37 was upside down. Laura Lee Wiebe slammed into the Alex Johnson. The 37 car, no luck this season. Everyone who has driven that car has been injured, involved in a crash at some point. I don't think the 37 had a hard hit. Tim Hoffman hit the 37. 37 just went upside down. And then you see from there, he gets hit by the 1. And that was it. He just was on his roof. A very wild ride for that 37. I don't think that's going to be a bad wreck, though, for him. I think he's going to be all right. He should be okay. Watch the 3 of Tim Hoffman again. See what happened with him. He got hit every which way. Wreck happening right in front of Bean Wiebe. Bean was able to get past. So was Lindsey Hancock. A couple cars hit the wall off the turn. That was Brendan Hancock that flipped the 3 of Tim Hoffman upside down. Man, oh man. Wild ride for some of these drivers. Watch the 48 Ryan Benjamin. He had nowhere to go. The points leader Matt Riddle gets past. Ryan had nowhere to go. The 38 Jacob Britt. The 2 of Sam and Oskin involved. Ooh. Hunter Blade again involved. Oh my gosh. So, we're double file again, getting ready for the restart. Sam Oskin is a lap down. Laura Lee Wiebe and Austin Johnson have retired from the race. We only have 26 drivers on the lead lap. See all the cars on the inside line. This race is getting crazy now. So Skylar was leading the race. He came down pit road. And now Skylar Roach is back in 17th. The points leader Matt Riddle up to 11th. Muhammad Abdullah out front. Robert Pollard second. The pole sitter. Muhammad Abdullah going to get a great start over Sam Oskin. He is going to clear the inside line. 52 of Robert Pollard going to try to get down low, but he has a long line of lap cars. And I think this is going to let the 88 pull ahead. 53 Logan York. 3 wide back here. He gets into the 96 Damian Singletary. Everybody checks up in turns 1 and 2. This is going to stack a lot of people up. Damian Singletary has a lot of damage on his car. Running in 3rd place. And Damian Singletary coming down pit road. Too much damage on his car, so he is going to have to pit and repair that damage. The 37 of Alex Johnson merging up the track in front of Bean Weeby, Nancy Pryor, and Jacob Britt, almost causing issues on the back stretch. Too much action happening right now. So Muhammad Abdullah over 2-second lead. All these cars a lap down or more. There's second place, Robert Pollard. Behind him is the 6 and the 53, Logan Gentry, Logan York. They're third and fourth. Fifth place is at 22 of Nancy Pryor. So they're about 3 seconds behind the race leader. See Damian Singletary back out on the track. Bean Weeby up to 6th place. 7th is the 54 of Evan McCollum. 8th place, a 36, Jacob Britt. And 95, Tavis Haken is 9th. 10th place is at 24 of Stephen Pollard III. And now it's the 34, Bruce Zero. 11th place is Matt Riddle, the points leader. Oh! Crash on the backstretch. The 41 is around and into the wall hard. Tyrell Resner, very hard hit on the backstretch. I think a few cars. No, nobody got their lap back. So Tyrell Resner's race is going to end fairly quick. See Ryan Benjamin, he has repaired damage from his crash. Damian Singletary looks to be repaired as well, but he is going to lose a lap. So 23 drivers on the lead lap. 36 of them are in the race. It's going to be 35 now that the 41 is out. So the 88, Muhammad Abdullah, coming down pit road. See what the 52, Robert Pollard, does. He is going to pit. So is the 6, the 22, the 53, the 18. I think everyone's pitting. Looks like everybody is going to come down pit road. John Book staying out. I think he has a lap down. So everybody on the lead lap coming down pit road. This could change everything in this race. Muhammad Abdullah probably going to be the race leader. Go ahead and watch what happened with the 41 of Tyrell Resner. We obviously saw a very hard hit to the inside wall. 12 of Nancy Pryor behind him. She just clips him coming off of turn 2. And very hard hit for that 41. Watch it again, see what we see from this crash. April Pryor just turning the 41, a heavy damage, heavy impact right there. That is going to end his night. Looks like Matt Riddle might be second now. I think Nancy Pryor, no, Logan York is the race leader. Muhammad Abdullah second, third Matt Riddle, fourth April Pryor, and fifth is Benjamin Wallace. So many cars damaged already. We're not even a quarter of the way through yet. So many drivers still on pit road, coming out of pit road. So, man, oh man, 35 drivers left in this race. So Logan York is the race leader. He hit the wall earlier when he made contact with the 96 Damian Singletary. 22 Nancy Pryor. She has a pretty quick car. She's on the inside line, right beside Logan Gentry, or Logan York. A lot of unfamiliar faces running in the top 10. One of the points contenders, Sam Adoskin, running in 26th. He is one lap down. Another points contender, who is it? I think it's a lap down. I don't know. Anyway, the 53 Logan York going to lead the field back to the green flag. Nancy Pryor did not get a good start. Logan is going to clear the inside line. He is going to start to pull away. And now, obviously, side by side, a lot of the lap cars getting past all of the cars on the outside line. Muhammad Abdullah second. Third is the 13 of Matt Riddle. The race leader is just pulling away, though. He is over a second and a half ahead. None of these drivers have been able to get to the bottom yet. Muhammad Abdullah, Matt Riddle trying to get to the inside. They're still up top. Matt Riddle might be able to go down low now. Matt Riddle, the points leader, now underneath of the 88, Muhammad Abdullah, for second place. Oh, Matt Riddle coming down pit road. Something happening with his car. So the points leader now coming down pit road. He is having issues. Very unfortunate for him. That's for sure. Look at this. These are all lap cars. Oh, the 96 and the 31 make contact. Damian Singletary into the wall again. Lindsay Hancock as well. She made contact. They both continue. I think they're probably going to have to pit. Maybe not. So more carnage happening with these drivers. The 36, Jacob Britt now up to second. Muhammad Abdullah back to third. Matt Riddle still on pit road. Green flag pit stops kill you. And Matt Riddle is going to go multiple laps down. He's already back to 33rd, 2 laps down. There he is on pit road. He is just now exiting. He might even go 4 laps down by the time he gets back out on the track. There's the race leader, Logan York. And Logan going to probably get past him. Maybe not. Logan on the outside line. Matt Riddle right in front of him. Matt Riddle's 2 laps down, trying to stay 2 laps down. He's starting to pull away, though. Some of these drivers further back after pit stops. See a lot of damaged race cars already in this race. 34 Bruiser just bounced off the wall off of turn 4. Looks like everything for now has calmed down. Logan York, a few seconds. He is 2 seconds ahead of Jacob Britt, who is in second. He's that 36 car. And about 2 more seconds back is the 88, Muhammad Abdullah. And then the 12 of April Pryor. They've got so many lap cars between all of them. Logan Gentry running back in 5th place. He is right there. 6th is Robert Pollard. 7th, Bruce Zero. 8th is Cody Rhodes. 9th place is the 19, Dylan Eberheimen. And then 8 seconds back, Ryan Benjamin. He was involved in that hard crash. I believe it was the second caution. He's up to 10th place. A lot of drivers a lap or more down. Alejandro Rodriguez coming down pit road. 22 of Nancy Pryor has caught the 53, Logan York. She's trying to get a lap back. And the 36, Jacob Britt, is starting to catch all of these drivers. Nancy Pryor underneath the race leader, Logan York. She's going to try to get a lap back. She is now on the lead lap. Logan York trying to fight back, but he needs to get to the bottom, or else that 36, Jacob Britt, is going to catch them very fast. Logan York has damage on the side of his car. There's second place, the 36 of Jacob Britt running in second. Jacob putting a lot of pressure on that 77 car. The 77 going to try to get his lap back, but he might get passed by the 36. So the race lead now heating up just a little bit. Logan York got out first from that last pit stop under caution. Jacob Britt falling back a little bit now, trying to get past the 77. The 77, Steve Pollard now up the track a little bit. Jacob Britt going to make a little bit of contact with him. Jacob Britt might be able to get underneath him. There he does. So now Jacob Britt has no lap cars between him and the race leader of Logan York. He did lose some time from that pass, but now he has Logan in his sights. Jacob Britt trying to get to the race leader. Logan York came into this race 7th in the points, leading this race out front. He is definitely having a good point stay so far. For in the back, Muhammad Abdullah. I thought he was going to make contact with the 8 of Ron Jackson. The 22 still trying to get past the 13 of Matt Riddle. Nancy Pryor got her lap back. Here's a battle for the lead now. Jacob Britt trying to get past Logan York. Logan still out front, still holding him off. Jacob Britt has 2 top 5 finishes this season. He does not have a win yet. Logan York does have a win, and he's got 2 top 5 finishes. Logan leading this race. Look at Jacob Britt now, putting pressure on Logan York. They make contact on the backstretch. They touched a little bit. Jacob Britt definitely has a faster car. Logan trying to hold him off. Jacob Britt goes up top now. The 11 of Alejandro Rodriguez is starting to catch these drivers, but he is a lap down. I believe 2 laps down, actually. Muhammad Abdullah 3.5 seconds back. He is not a factor at this point at all. Jacob Britt again way up the track. Here comes the 77 now, Steve Pollard. Steve Pollard's a lap down, so is that 11 car. So now Jacob Britt going to lose all of his momentum and all of the ground he made up on that 53. Logan York out front here at Bristol. Points leader running in 32nd position. Sam Adovskin not too far ahead in 27th. This is going to open up the door, I believe, for a lot of drivers. This 53 car included, if he can get a good finish. He has 137 laps to go. They're catching a lot of these cars that are a lap down. See the 77 coming down pit road. We could have green flag pit stops soon, too. That could be a possibility of this race. Axel Zero now going to be a lap down. I believe Logan York is going to get past him without any issues. So 20 cars on the lead lap. That 38 is about to go a lap down. The 81 as well. Skylar Rocha is going to go a lap down. The 43 going to go 1 lap down. Race leaders in traffic. 3 seconds back is that 88, Muhammad Abdullah. He is starting to catch these drivers. 4th place is about 5.5 seconds back. 5th place, 8 seconds back, and then 9 or more seconds back. So if this goes green for a while, we're not going to have a lot of cars on the lead lap. There's the 13 of Matt Riddle and the 22 of Nancy Pryor. Still pulling away from the race leaders. Matt Riddle has fresher tires than anybody else. Same with that 22. Bean Weeby trying to make his way up towards the front. Get away from being a lap down. He is in 13th place. Evan McCollum 12th. 11th place is Tavis Haken. Ryan Benjamin still running in 10th place. 52 of Robert Pollard now falling back to possibly 10th. Go back up to the race leader. You see Hunter Blade on pit road. Hunter Blade's night getting worse. 36, Jacob Britt now has caught the 53, Logan York. Same with that 11. Alejandro Rodriguez came down pit road. He has fresh tires. He could get past Logan, and that could open the door up for Jacob Britt. The points leader, Matt Riddle, on the outside line. He is 2 laps down. Logan York now on the outside. Caution flag is out. Crash on the front stretch. It's the 24 and the 62. Logan York, I think, was involved in that. He doesn't have any damage. I think he just slowed down a whole lot. So our longest green flag run of the race gets halted by a caution. I'm sure we're going to see everybody come down pit road and get tires and fuel. So drivers that went a lap down, the 38 of Axel Zero. He just went 1 lap down. Skylar Rocha, Benjamin Wallace able to stay on the lead lap. So everybody going to be coming down pit road except for the lap cars, and there is a lot of them. I believe the caution was for the 24, I think it was, of Stephen Pollard III. He has damage on his car. Let's go check it out real quick. Nope, the wreck already happened. Oh, yeah, that's right. It was the 62 of John Book. Dylan Eberheimen racing with John. John was a lap down. Dylan Eberheimen on the lead lap. Ooh, just spins him out, and John made heavy contact with the inside wall. And then you see the 24 Stephen Pollard the third hit him. The 22 Nancy Pryor was involved. Yeah, Logan York and the 36 of Jacob Britt, they checked up. Oh, man. So, John Book out of the race. Nearing the halfway point of this race. Just about 30 minutes into the race, and we're almost halfway through. So the race leader is Logan York. He's got a lot of cars in front of him, I think, that are going to be on the tail end of the lead lap. So this could be a very crazy restart. We could have the race leader trapped in lap traffic. Jacob Britt running in second, the 36. The 88 Muhammad Abdullah running in third. Fourth is the 12 of Nancy Pryor. Fifth is that 6 of Logan Gentry. Seventh, the 19 Dylan Eberheimen. Eighth place is the 14 of Cody Rhodes. Ninth, the 48 Ryan Benjamin. And 10th, Tavis Haken. So yeah, Logan York is going to be in the 4th row on the outside line. There's only 15 drivers on the lead lap. Tim Hoffman, Nancy Pryor, Evan McCollum, Bean Wiebe all went one lap down under caution from pit stops. There's more cars a lap or more down than there are in the lead lap. Somebody, I don't know if somebody blew up. Maybe not. 22 Nancy Pryor is on the inside line, so she has issues. Green flag is back in the air. 4th car on the outside line, the red car, that's Logan York, the race leader. If we get a quick caution, if we have a caution happen right after this restart, a lot of drivers are going to get a lap back. Bean Wiebe gets past the 53 of Logan York. Still on the outside is that 53. Behind them, they're 3 wide. Logan York still on the outside line. He might be able to get down low, though. Back here, they are bouncing off of each other and off of everything back here. Logan York is able to get past. Oh, there's a crash. The 36 of Jacob Britt's around. Second place, the 6, the 31. The 48, the 30, or the 43 is involved in caution flag out. And that means everybody in front of the 53 going to get their lap back. I don't even know where Logan York is on the track right now. So the 6 of Logan Gentry, 43 Benjamin Wallace, the 36 Jacob, oh, that's the 38 of Axel Zero. Whoa, Logan York, where is he at? Something happened with Logan York, the race leader. I'm not sure where Logan is, but Logan lost the lead. Jacob Britt is the race leader. Logan York had to come down pit road, I guess. Logan York has scored back in 9th place. I'm very confused. I don't know what's going on right now. I want to go back. Before we get everything else straightened out, let's go back and see what happened with Logan. The crash happened there. Whoa, and then Alejandro spins the 43 out. But Logan York coming down pit road, so a lot of drivers going to get their lap back. There's a crash right in front of the race leader as they crash behind the race leader. The 43 trying to come down pit road. Alejandro Rodriguez spins the 43 out. Jacob Britt is the race leader, but a lot of cars got past him. So Axel Zero gets spun out by Lindsey Hancock. He goes down low, hits the wall hard. Logan Gentry was involved. Ryan Benjamin, Cody Rhodes, Lindsey Hancock, Benjamin Wallace. A lot of drivers involved in that one. Go ahead and ride on board with Sahara Roach. We haven't rode on board with anybody yet. You see the crash happen. There's going to be another crash happening. The track basically blocked. Everyone just trying to get past. Nowhere to go. Man, oh man. So cars on the lead lap now, 18 of them. So we gained a few more drivers that are on the lead lap. The 6th of Logan Gentry, the 24 Stephen Pollard, the 3rd Alex Alves, I believe Cody Rhodes, Evan McCollum, they're all in the lead lap. Tim Hoffman as well. Bean Weeby, he's in 4th. He was a lap down not too long ago, running in 4th place. 53 of Logan York, I don't know where he is at on the track. There he is. Scored in 9th place. Luckily for him, the caution flag came out. Who is that? That's the 38 of Axel Zero. He is back out on the track. Heavy damage on his car. So the 2 of Sam Odoskin on the inside line. He's in 19th place, trying to get a lap back. Points leader Matt Riddle still in 27th position. We're nearing the halfway point of this race. This race has been crazy. Still have a lot of drivers a lap or more down on the inside line. Jacob Britt out front. Ryan Benjamin, what about him? 3rd place after being involved in, I believe, 3 crashes now. 1st place, Jacob Britt going to get past the lap cars on the inside line. Dylan Eberheimen, Ryan Benjamin not able to get past anybody yet. 31, Lindsey Hancock going to put Ryan Benjamin 3 wide. Dylan Eberheimen still up top, can't get to the bottom. What about the 43, Benjamin Wallace? He is a lap down, but he's on the inside. Trying to find out who is on the inside line that's on the lead lap. I don't think anybody is right now. Matt Riddle coming down pit road. They're making contact back here. So Matt Riddle, if it stays green, he is going to go another lap down. The 77, Steve Pollard and Brendan Hancock making contact with each other. 17, Callie Hancock. 88, Muhammad Abdullah running out of room. Ron Jackson on pit road. A lot of drivers having to come down pit road under green. I'm not sure what's going on with them. Matt Riddle, though, going to continue to lose laps. Logan York and Logan Gentry just came down pit road. Man, oh man, what is going on? Ron Jackson is back on pit road. You see the 13 of Matt Riddle exiting pit road. Caution flag is out. Oh, the 12th April Pryor. The 11 of Alejandro Rodriguez. So Jacob Britt still the race leader. Matt Riddle the points leader now 4 laps down in 33rd position. Sam Odoskin able to get up to 16th because of all the cars a lap down. Oh my gosh, this race has been crazy. The attrition rate is real. I don't think there's a car that doesn't have damage on their car. Maybe the 13 of Matt Riddle, but he is multiple laps down. Jacob Britt coming down pit road. He might be the only driver on the lead lap that is pitting. Skylar Roach is second. He's 8 seconds back. Next 4 drivers pit. So everybody coming down pit road. Go ahead and watch the 12 of April Pryor. She has been involved in a few crashes tonight as well. Looks like, man, again, she caused another crash. Spins the 11 out. Oh, no, yeah, Tim Hoffman actually spins the 11. The 11 comes up the track, and they hit the wall hard. April Pryor, Alejandro Rodriguez. I believe Alejandro out of the race. April Pryor is somehow back in this race. Like we said, she's been involved in multiple crashes tonight. Alejandro Rodriguez might be in the race still. Trying to find out where he is on the track. There's Alejandro Rodriguez. He is back in this race now. My, oh my. Well, while we wait for some of the pit stops to cycle through, we will be right back. Alright, we are back here at Bristol. 24 of Stephen Pollard III is the race leader. It's the first time he's been in the lead. He's been involved in a few crashes. And so some of the cars the 22 of Nancy Pryor, on the outside line. This is going to mean that a lot of cars have a chance of getting a lap back. The 24 is actually the race leader. Tavis Aiken is running in second, but the 22, Nancy Pryor, is on the outside line as well. She's on the tail end of the lead lap. So another double file restart where the leader is going to be packed inside of all of the cars. And on the outside line, Matt Riddle, Logan York, Logan Gentry, Pablo West, and many others probably going to get their lap back. Green flag is back in the air. Stephen Pollard getting a pretty good run, a pretty good restart. 13 of Matt Riddle has fresh tires, and he is the race leader. Look at Logan Gentry now trying to get past the 24, Stephen Pollard the third. He does, and he is going to push past him. Pablo West as well, and many others. Logan Gentry coming down pit road. Cody Rhodes coming as well. Beat Weeby, Ryan Benjamin side by side. The 24, Stephen Pollard, he did get down to the inside line and clear of these drivers. Tavis Aiken running in second. 52, Robert Pollard now coming down pit road. So a lot of drivers just having issues in general tonight. A lot of wrecked race cars. I thought Daytona and Talladega were bad, but this race has been a wreck fest for a lot of drivers. So Tavis Aiken in second, about a second and a half back. Stephen Pollard trying to catch the 53, the 22, and the 13. 53 of Logan York came down pit road on under green. And actually, Logan York, what position is he in? Trying to find him on the leaderboard. He is 2 laps down still, so he's trying to stay 2 laps down. Matt Riddle is trying to stay 3 laps down. Man, oh man. A lot of drivers having issues. It has just been crazy. By the way, we are over halfway through this race. Dylan Eberheimen spins out, gets crashed, caution flag out yet again. So some of these drivers are going to get one of their mini laps back. Dylan Eberheimen crashes. Let's go back and look at that real quick. Evan McCollum underneath Dylan. They were 3 wide exiting turn 2. Oh, the 34, Bruzzero. They just ran out of room, and the 19 spins out. So 24, Stephen Pollard III is the race leader. He is going to come down pit road. I'm not sure if anyone else will. Pit stops have definitely been changing up this race a lot. 12 drivers on the lead lap. .34 drivers still in this race after the halfway point. We've had so many crashes. Had a pretty long green flag run. It was about 40 laps earlier tonight. And it has been chaos ever since. 36 of Jacob Britt is a lap. Oh, no, he's on the lead lap. He is going to be the race leader. Bean Weeby, I believe the 18 is going to be second. The 8 of Ron Jackson not coming down pit road, so he will be on the outside line on this restart. Jacob Britt leading this race. He does not have a win yet this season. So 13 drivers on the lead lap. This restart could give a lot of chances for other drivers. Actually, the 8 of Ron Jackson, I believe, is more than 1 lap down. So he is 1 lap down. He might be on the inside line on this restart. See the cars out of the race. Only 6 drivers out tonight. A lot of drivers in the top 10 in points having issues tonight. So yeah, Ron Jackson is going to be on the inside line. So the race leaders going to try to get past lap cars on the restart. Jacob Britt, the race leader. points later, running in 31st position. Second place in points, Sam Dawson entering this race, 17th position on this restart. Third place in the points is the 42 of Hunter Blade. He's 28th. Callie Hancock, the 17. She's not having a great run, but she's in 20th place. Evan McCollum as well, the 54. I believe he's on... No, he's not on the lead lap. He is somewhere back there as well. So a lot of drivers having issues. Green flag back in the air. Jacob Britt gets a great start, but so does the 8 of Ron Jackson. So Jacob Britt not able to clear the inside line. Steve Pollard now going to try to get past. There is the 42 of Hunter Blade trying to get a lap back. Bean Weeby still on the outside trying to get down low. They're racing 3 wide. Ryan Benjamin Horton to the wall. Another points contender having issues. He is going to hit the wall hard, and his race is going to be done. Up front, who is going to get their laps back? Ron Jackson. Couple drivers. The 42, the 77, 38, Axel Zero. I don't know if he was involved in that crash. I'll have to go back and look, but 3 drivers getting one of their laps back. Jacob Britt first, second place Bean Weeby, third Alex Alves. Ryan Benjamin Hard crash on lap 110. Go back and take a look at that soon. Jacob Britt coming down pit road, so is Bean Weeby. Go ahead and actually watch Ryan Benjamin's crash, see what happened with him. Man, that was a hard hit. Ryan running in the top 10. 6th place in points. I would say now the top 6 drivers have had issues. Stephen Pollard the 3rd hits the 48. Ryan Benjamin hard into the wall. Man, oh man. That just sucks. That team was having a great run. Now, where is the 38 of Axel Zero? Because Axel Zero, something happening with him, I think. I think Axel Zero was just damaged already, and I think he just retired from a mechanical failure. Well, he was on the... on the backstretch of the 19. Dylan Eberheim gets into him. He hits the wall, and that basically destroys his car. He's still in the race somehow. Man, oh man, so Ryan Benjamin out of the race. He is going to finish in 34th position. So now the top 6 drivers having issues. 7th place entering this race, the 53 Logan York. He's running in 23rd. Logan not having a good run. Skylar Rocha, the 81. He is on the lead lap in 5th. He is 8th place in points. And he is having a decent run. Skylar 200 points back. So this race could really tighten up the gap. I don't know how far back, but man, oh man, this has been wild. The 88, Muhammad Abdullah, is the race leader. He did not come down pit road, I don't think. Neither did that 24, Stephen Pollard the 3rd. Tavis Aiken, 3rd place. 4th is the 34 of Brew Zero. Nancy Pryor, she was a lap down not too long ago. She's in 5th. And then all the way back in 6th place, 10 seconds back. There he is, Bean Weeby. He was the first car off pit road. He beat Jacob Britt out of pit road. Alex Alves back there in 8th. 9th place, Evan McCollum. 10th place, Skylar Rocha. Evan McCollum not having a bad run. Man, so this race has been wild. 85 laps to go this time by. Laps ticking down. The points could be very interesting. We still have a long way to go, though. We have 85 to go. We've only been 115 laps. So the 88, Muhammad Abdullah, going to get the green flag. He is going to clear the 6 of Logan Gentry. The 96, Damian Singletary. He's on the outside line for some reason. He is a lap down. 24, Stephen Pollard the 3rd, is in 2nd. Tavis Aiken on the outside line. He's in 3rd place. 3 wide. There goes Brew Zero past him. So Brew Zero now up to 3rd. These drivers not able to get down low. The 88, Muhammad Abdullah, has the bottom line. He has clear track ahead of him. Stephen Pollard the 3rd now down on the inside line. He is almost 2 seconds back, though. Caution flag is out. Who is it this time? Oh, the 52, Robert Pollard. The 9, Brendan Hancock. Skylar Roach is on pit road, so another points contender now. Having issues. He is going to be a lap down. The 21, Sahara Rocha in 10th place, 1 lap down. 9 drivers on the lead lap. 77 of Steve Pollard, he retired from the race. We'll have to look at him and see what happened there. Alejandro Rodriguez on pit road. Well, let's go back and look first at the 77 as you see the race leader pitting. Steve Pollard retired, so I don't know what exactly happened there. He came down pit road. That's when he retired. No, he came back out on the track. Oh, Steve Pollard. We didn't even see this. This was on lap 112 on the last caution. Steve Pollard coming out of pit road. And he hits the wall. He hits the tire barrier. That's why Steve Pollard's out. And this last caution, the 9 of Brendan Hancock, he was involved in that. Oh, wow. So Brendan was way up the track. Robert Pollard ran out of room, so did Brendan. They go down and hit the wall hard. I think Brendan's okay, but I think that's the end of the race for that 52. Yeah, Brendan is back out on the track. 52, Robert Pollard has retired from this race. So who is the race leader? I think it's the 24 now of Stephen Pollard III, I think. A lot of drivers, everybody basically pitting again. This race has been bizarre. That's to say the least. 9 drivers on the lead lap. Stephen Pollard III out front. Bruce Zero second. Third, the 88, Muhammad Abdullah. Fourth, Jacob Britt. Fifth, Tavis Haken. Sixth, Nancy Pryor. Seventh, Bean Weeby. Eighth, Evan McCollum. And ninth, Alex Alves. So restart next time by. 31 Lindsay Hancock. She's a lap down. She's on the outside for some reason. Logan Gentry, that number 6, he was on the lead lap. He is now 5 laps down. He was on the lead lap earlier. Matt Riddle up to 27th. He is 3 laps down. 37, Alex Johnson not having a good run. He is 28th place, subbing for Alvin Jones in the Cup Series and in the ARCA, and also for Alexander Jones in the trucks. Green flag back in the air. Brendan Hancock on the inside line. 34, Bruce Zero running in second. He's on the outside trying to get down low. Lindsay Hancock right in front of that 34. Look at Bean Weeby. He's on the inside line. So was the 22, Nancy Pryor. Bean Weeby now coming down pit road. Caution flag out, though. Bean Weeby has an issue. Who is that? That's the 2, the 17, the 20, the 96, and the 14. Dylan Eberheimen again has heavy damage on his car. Bean Weeby down on pit road. So something happening with that driver, and he is going to be a lap down. That's all right, though. A lot of drivers are a lap down, so with only 8 drivers on the lead lap. Whoa, Cody Rhodes. Only 8 drivers now on the lead lap. You can get your lap back pretty easily, and you can still get a good finish if you're a lap down. Bean Weeby coming down, or off of pit road, so he might actually restart in front of the leaders on the tail end of the lead lap. Well, let's go back and see what happened. Yet again, another caution flag out here at Bristol. Callie Hancock was involved in this crash. Actually, no, she wasn't. Looks like it was just the 19, the 96, and the 14. So Damian Singletary, the 96, hits the 19, Dylan Eberheimen. The 14, Cody Rhodes spins around. And not a bad crash. Watch that yet again. So this is on the restart. Cody Rhodes pushes the 19 up the track. The 19 hits the wall. 96 and the 14 go around, but a lot of drivers able to get past without any issues. Going to watch the 18 of Bean Weeby because I'm thinking he's going to stay out. I think he's going to be ahead of the race leader. He might be scored on the lead lap. Same with 3 of Tim Hoffman. He's not coming down pit road. So, wow, this could be interesting. I have no idea who's going to be in what position. So the 3 of Tim Hoffman is 1 lap down. And it's showing Bean Weeby a lap down now still. Bean Weeby 12th place. The 8 of Ron Jackson. The 3 of Tim Hoffman. 96 Damian Singletary, who was involved in that crash. All 1 lap down. So 8 drivers on the lead lap. Muhammad Abdullah. Oh, that's why Muhammad Abdullah did not pit. Muhammad Abdullah keeping these drivers 1 lap down. If Muhammad Abdullah would have come down pit road, all of these drivers would be on the lead lap. But that 88 stays out. We're going to have 70 laps to go on the restart. Muhammad Abdullah has been one of the dominant drivers. He won at Daytona, leading this race. Muhammad Abdullah, though, back in 19th in the points. Stephen Pollard III, 13th in the points. Bruce Zero is back there as well. Actually, he might even be outside. Well, he's around 15th or so in the points. So, the green flag back in the air. 8 drivers on the lead lap. Muhammad Abdullah gets a good start, but so does Tim Hoffman. Tim Hoffman going to get past the 88. The 14 Cody Rhodes now down low as well. Logan Gentry going to try to catch up to the 88. Get his lap back. This could be devastating for a lot of drivers. Cars bouncing off the wall. The 19 Dylan Eberheimen off the wall. Caution flag is out. Whoa, what happened? Bean Weeby back on pit road. Why? 81, the 12, and the 31 Lindsey Hancock. Heavy damage on their cars. So Bean Weeby yet again. He might be 2 laps down at this point. He is. Not a good run now for Bean Weeby. Not sure what happened there. So Tim Hoffman, the 3, he gets his lap back. We're back under caution. 31 of Lindsey Hancock. She made some pretty heavy contact. 88 coming down pit road. So what happened here? A lot of cars slow. I think it's because the 11 of Alejandro was so damaged. Couple cars getting together down on the inside line. A 13 of Matt Riddle almost involved in that. He did get some damage. Dang. 31 Lindsey Hancock, heavy damage. She has not had a good season. Watch this again on the backstretch. So I think it all actually started with Bean Weeby coming down pit road. It checked a lot of these drivers up. A lot of drivers down low. The 12 of April Pryor, I believe that was, hit the inside wall. Hard hit for some of these drivers. That is the 12 of April Pryor. Her night is done. So the 53, the 19, and the 18 are going to be in front of the leaders on this restart. I believe they're all 2 laps down. They are. They're in 18th, 19th, and 20th. They're all 2 laps down in front of the race leader, so I think they get to start on the outside line. I think. 9 drivers on the lead lap. Muhammad Abdullah still the race leader. Nancy Pryor, I cannot believe she's in 2nd place. She was laps down early in this race. Muhammad Abdullah back in 19th place in the points. Actually, it's the 00 now of Alex Alves. Where is he at? There he is. Alex Alves not having a good season at all. Actually, no, he is. He hasn't really been up near the front, but he has been a pretty consistent driver. He's 10th in points. I didn't realize that. Alex Alves 10th in points, so he's having a good run, but he does not have any wins, only has 1 top 5 in 12 starts. So the restart, yep, the 18 Bean Weeby, 19 Dylan Eberheim, and the 53 Logan York on the inside line. But the issue for the race leader is that the 2 of Sam Oskin is on the tail end of the lead lap. And so this is going to mean that some of these drivers, the 53, 19, 18, and probably many others, going to be able to get their laps back. Look at the long line of cars on the inside line. Sam Oskin up to 10th, second place in the points. Points leader Matt Riddle in 23rd. There's only 28 drivers left. So green flag back in the air. The 2 Sam Oskin gets a great start. The 00 Alex Alves does not. Many cars, I think, are going to get past the race leaders. Bruzero on the inside line already. Bruzero going to take second place away, possibly going to take the lead away. They're bouncing off of each other back here. Hunter Blade into the wall. Skylar Roach as well. The 54, Evan McCollum's upside down. Caution flag back out. The 54, now the 10 has heavy damage. So 4 drivers going to get their laps back. Dylan Eberheim, where's he going? Sam Oskin was trapped 1 lap down. He was not able to get his lap back. But Benjamin Wallace, Bean Wiebe, Dylan Eberheim, and Logan York going to get their laps back. You see, Bruzero came down pit road on the restart. I feel like some of these drivers are getting either penalties that they're not supposed to have, possibly, or something. I don't know. Very weird. Evan McCollum's race is going to be over. He was running in 5th in points at the beginning of this race. Hunter Blade involved in another crash. This has been a disaster for most of these cars. My gosh. Jacob Britt going to stay out. He is not coming down pit road. Going to try to keep as many cars as he can a lap down. Now, if Sam Oskin stays out, he'll be on the lead lap again. See what the 2 of Sam Oskin does. This could be crucial for a lot of drivers. I think Sam probably will come down pit road. Yep, there he goes. So let's go look at the caution. Again, I don't know what caution we're on. It has to be at least 10. So coming off of turn 4, the 38 of Axel Zero, he was slow, and everybody just started making contact with each other. Muhammad Abdullah was involved. You see 10 of Pablo West pushed the 54 upside down. While we are on this crash, everybody has been checked and released from the Infield Care Center from every crash so far. So that is good to see. Evan McCollum now retiring from the race. A lot of drivers out. We had only 6 drivers out at the beginning of the first half of this race. And a lot of drivers now retired. Sam Oskin running up near the front. I believe he's probably going to be the points leader after today. Matt Riddle still 3 laps down, running in 22nd. Hunter Blade 21st. Callie Hancock 18th. Sam Oskin in the top 10. Then Evan McCollum's out. Ryan Benjamin is out. Logan York is a lap down. Logan's in 17th. Skylar Rocha. He is in the race somewhere, I think. Skylar Rocha is possibly out of the race. Skylar Rocha back in 26th. Pablo West, he's back in 23rd. Alex Alves, 00, he's in 6th. So, a couple drivers in the top 10 having good days, having decent days, but a lot mediocre days right now. 36, Jacob Brick going to lead the field back to the green flag. The 38, Axel Zero, is a lap down. That means the first 2, maybe 3 cars going to get past. Now the 88, Muhammad Abdullah, trying to race with the 36, Jacob Britt, to get the lead. Drivers back here. Oh, Skylar Rocha and 18 of Bean Wiebe made contact. Couple drivers coming down pit road. The 34 and a 24. Oh, the 00, Alex Alves. He just was disqualified. Alex Alves disqualified from this race. Where is he at on the track? I have no idea. So the 00, why is he getting disqualified? Alex Alves was in the top 10. I think he's still on the track somewhere. Where in the world is he? There he is there. He's coming down pit road now. We only have 5 drivers on the lead lap. So Alex Alves disqualified from this race. In the meantime, Jacob Britt and Muhammad Abdullah battling with each other. Nancy Pryor is back there as well, right behind him. And then Tavis Aiken and Tim Hoffman. They're the only other drivers on the lead lap. Not sure why the 00 Alex Alves was disqualified. He was up in the top 10 in points, and now he is out of the race. This time by now 50 laps to go for the race leader. Only 5 drivers left in this race. I would say right now it is between the top 3. Tavis Aiken and Tim Hoffman, they've been involved in crashes. They've got some damage on their cars. Tavis, not so much, but Tim Hoffman, we go further back and try to find out where he is. He is, there he is. He's got a lot of damage. Tim would need a miracle, I would say, to win this race. 13, Matt Riddle is 3 laps down. Matt Riddle is back in 21st position. Pablo West, Skylar Rocha having issues. Hunter Blade. Man, oh man. Wild race, that's for sure. Green flag run now, though. See how far we can get under this green flag run. 53, Logan York is up to 10th place. Right behind him, the 2 of Sam Oskin is in 11th. Watching this pretty much is single file. So let's go through the field. The top 5, Jacob Britt, the 36, is the leader. Behind him, Muhammad Abdullah in second. Third is Nancy Pryor. We showed you Tavis Aiken and Tim Hoffman. 21, Sahara Roach in 6th place, a lap down and heavy damage on her car. Behind her, the 96, Damian Singletary, running in 7th. Damaged as well, the 20 of Yel Carrillo. Then you've got the 43, Benjamin Wallace, wherever he is. There he is. Heavy damage on his car. He's in 9th place. Logan York in 10th. 11th place is Sam Oskin. 12th place is the 17 of Callie Hancock. Her day turning around a little bit after being involved in so many crashes and all sorts of incidents. She is just moving up towards the front. She's now 12th. 13th place is the 18 of Bean Weeby. His day has been up and down. He is only 1 lap down now. He got past the 8 of Ron Jackson, who's back here in 14th. And then 15th place, 1 lap down, is the 19 Dylan Eberheimen. 16th is the 34 Bruce Zero. He is right behind the 38 of Axel Zero. Bruce is about to go 2 laps down. And then we go back through the field. 2 laps down. Well, actually, we'll do that in a minute. Race leaders, the top 3 drivers behind lap cars trying to get past. We now have 40 laps to go here at Bristol. Jacob Britt out front. Muhammad Abdullah second. Third, Nancy Pryor. Nancy looming in the distance. .34 going down low. He is going to get past the 38 of Axel Zero. Now Jacob Britt going to try to get past Bruce Zero. Muhammad Abdullah, Nancy Pryor, they're going to follow the race leader. 21 of Sahara Rocha is catching these drivers, but she is a lap down. So let's go back and show you now 2 laps down, starting with the 24, Stephen Pollard, wherever he is. There he is. So Stephen Pollard running in 17th position. He is 2 laps down. In 18th place, the number 9, there he is, of Brendan Hancock. Heavy damage on his car. He's been involved in just about everything that's happened tonight. 18th place, 2 laps down. The 42 of Hunter Blade, a few cars back. He is 2 laps down. He is in 19th place. 20th is Cody Rhodes, the number 14. He's 2 laps down in 20th. And 21st is that 13 of Matt Riddle. He is 3 laps down. That's the points leader. 22nd is the 10. 10 of Pablo West right there. He's got heavy damage as well. He's 22nd. And then 4 laps down, the 37 of Alex Johnson, subbing for Alvin Jones. He flipped earlier. He's still in the race. But he's in 23rd. 24, Skylar Rocha. He's been involved in a few crashes. The 25th place driver is the 6 of Logan Gentry. He is 5 laps down. And then 7 laps down, Axel Zero. Axel's been involved in a lot of heavy crashes. And you see his car right there. The front, the back, the sides are all dented in and just crushed and demolished. And even though this is a track that aerodynamics don't matter, Axel Zero is probably the slowest driver on the track. So much damage is causing him to be that slow. So this time by, we're going to have 30 laps left. The 36, Jacob Britt, is the race leader. Muhammad Abdullah still second. Now third place, 1 second back, is Nancy Pryor. Tavis Aiken is about 5 seconds back. He is keeping up with the race leaders. Pretty far back, though. Sam Odoskin, the 2, he is back in 11th place. Bean Weeby and Ron Jackson were able to get past Callie Hancock, so she falls back to 14th. Bean up to 12th, Ron 13th. I would say the 36 and the 88 have had the most consistent days, or most consistent nights, I guess you could say. 36, Jacob Britt, has damage on the left and the right side of his car. Muhammad Abdullah's car, pretty well maintained. He doesn't really have any damage. I mean, he does have right side damage, but he has one of the cleaner cars. So does that 22 of Nancy Pryor. Third place position. She doesn't have any damage at all, actually. It looks like her car's pretty clean. There's Tim Hoffman. He is about to go a lap down, actually. He's not too far away from going a lap down. Bean Weeby gets past the 53 of Logan York. Now here comes Callie Hancock on Logan. The 2 of Sam Odoskin, he moved up to 10th place. Oh, caution flag out. Who was it this time? 43, Benjamin Wallace, stopped on the track. So caution flag out. I'm sure they're going to have to pit, or they probably will pit. 24 laps to go, probably about 21 or 22 to go on the restart. So the 43, Benjamin Wallace, looks like his day might be done. Benjamin was back in 20th position, 2 laps down. So who pits? Who stays out? It looks like everybody might stay out. The 36, the 88, they're staying out. So is the 22. Let's go ahead and show you what happened with the 43, Benjamin Wallace. Benjamin Wallace, damage everywhere in his car. Whoa, he slowed down. I think he just stopped on the track. And that's what put the caution flag out. He stopped right there. You see the caution lights on everywhere. So the race is coming to a close soon. 26 drivers still in this race. I believe the 43, yep, he is back out on the track. So 5 drivers on the lead lap. Tim Hoffman almost went a lap down. Sam Odoskin somehow running in the top 10. He has managed to make his day better. So we should have 19 laps to go on the restart. Nobody came down pit road. I think everyone is going to stay out now. Stay out and run to the end. It's been a wild night at Bristol. The 36, the 88, the 22, and the 95, really. They've been pretty dominant. Obviously, the 3, Tim Hoffman, was able to get his lap back earlier. Everyone else, though, a lap down or more. 21, Sahara Rocha, going to be on the inside line for the restart. She's got damage. Can she get a good start and get past the 36 of Jacob Britt and get on the lead lap? So 19 laps to go when we restart this race. Jacob Britt, Muhammad Abdullah, Nancy Pryor, Tavis Aiken, and Tim Hoffman, the only 5 cars on the lead lap. The 21, the 20, trying to get their laps back. We are going to be back underway here at Bristol. 19 laps to go. The 21, Sahara Rocha, got a great start. She is going to get her lap back. Here comes the 20 of Yale Carrillo now. So Sahara Rocha on the lead lap. And Yale Carrillo. So now we have 7 drivers on the lead lap. The 88, Muhammad Abdullah, might be able to get down low. 36 of Jacob Britt still up top. Muhammad Abdullah does not go down low. Jacob Britt is clear of the cars now on the inside line. Logan Gentry in front of him. Nancy Pryor falling back. Tim Hoffman up to 4th, now possibly 3rd. I didn't think Tim would be a factor in this race, but he is up to 3rd place. Jacob Britt trying to catch Logan Gentry and then also put the 20 and the 21 one lap down. Will we get a caution late in this race if we do have 7 cars on the lead lap now? Tim Hoffman up to 3rd place. He is right behind the 88, Muhammad Abdullah. Muhammad Abdullah over a 2nd back. These 2 drivers, the 21 and the 20, need a lap or need a caution so they can stay on the lead lap. I think everything is pretty well settled, and I don't think anything is going to happen. Tavis Haken's still on the outside. He is falling back. Logan York was able to get past Bean Weeby for 10th. Sam Oskin still running in 9th place. 8th place, the 96, Damian Singletary. He is further up. He is right behind the race leader. He's trying to catch him to get on the lead lap. The 6 and the 36 closing in on the 20 and the 21. The 21 and the 20 trying to stay on the lead lap. But if we have a caution, it's going to be a restart with less than 10 to go. And they are going to be behind everybody. Jacob Britt still a 2nd ahead. Muhammad Abdullah 2nd place. Tim Hoffman running in 3rd somehow. With a beat-up race car. Nancy Pryor behind Tim Hoffman. She is running in 4th. Tavis Haken 6 seconds back. He is out of the picture at the moment. Go to the back here. Bean Weeby finally gets on the inside line, but I think he's too far back now. He is back in 14th place. He's trying to get past Callie Hancock. But everybody else he's trying to find is further up here. Logan York trying to catch the 2 of Sam Oskin to get himself into 9th place. So 36, Jacob Britt winding the laps down. Still a 2nd ahead of Muhammad Abdullah. Muhammad has 3 cars between him and the 36, the race leader. He's got the 24, Stephen Pollard the 3rd, and then the 96, Damian Singletary. 8 laps to go. I don't think he can do it. Jacob Britt still out front. Anything could happen. A mechanical failure could happen. A tire could go down. A crash could happen in front of the 36. The 36 could be involved and lose the race. Muhammad Abdullah falling back even further now. About a 2.5 seconds back. 6 to go this time by for the race leader, the 36, Jacob Britt. Jacob Britt trying to get his first win this season. He's 22nd in the points. He's got 2 top 5 finishes this season. 5 to go for the 36. Muhammad Abdullah still about the same distance away. The 20 and the 21 on the lead lap in 6th and 7th place. 34, Bruce Zero, he moved up to 10th. Logan York going to fall back to, I believe, 12th. Yeah, Logan back to 12th place now. Jacob Britt not even trying to put pressure on the 6 or any of the other cars in front of him. He is a 1.5 seconds ahead, 3 laps to go. He knows he just has to finish this race. If we get a caution, the race would end. Everyone's so spread out now, though. 2 lap cars between the 36 and the 88. Muhammad Abdullah about a 1.5 seconds back. He keeps gaining, but then he loses every other lap. Jacob Britt out of turn number 4. He is going to get the white flag. 1 more lap to go for the race leader, Jacob Britt, here at Bristol. Jacob Britt and Muhammad Abdullah, by far the 2 most dominant cars tonight. They have been on the lead lap all race long. And the 36, Jacob Britt, out of turn number 4. He is going to get his first win this season. Jacob Britt is the race winner at Bristol. Muhammad Abdullah will finish second. And I thought he was the pole sitter for some reason. 52 Robert Pollard was, but Robert out of the race. Jacob Britt winning his first race this season. Muhammad Abdullah second. This is going to change points so much. I have a feeling. I think it is. Sam Oskin finished ninth. He will be the points leader, I believe. Everybody else had subpar finishes. Matt Riddle, the points leader, finishing 21st, 3 laps down. Callie Hancock 13th. 12th was Logan York. And really, there's not many of the top 10 drivers up here in points. They're all in this list after Alex Alves. He was disqualified for some reason. So Alex Alves, Evan McCollum, Ryan Benjamin. I believe that's it from the top 10. Top 10 drivers. 3 of them finished the race, or 3 of them were out of the race. But a lot of other drivers had bad finishes. Skylar Rocha, back here in 24th. Pablo West in 22nd. Matt Riddle, 21st. And who else? Evan McCollum, I think, as well. Yeah, he was out of the race. 6 drivers or so finishing 21st or worse. I don't know. This could change the points quite a bit. Jacob Britt getting his first win. He might be in contention. He was 307 points back. Muhammad Abdullah was 293 points back. Let's go ahead and let's see what the points are like after race number 13. Race 13, not good to the 13 driver. So let's go see. Points should be wild. We'll be right back. So the points after race 13, Samad Oskin takes the points lead away from Matt Riddle. Matt now 18 points back. And then from third on back, they're over 100 points back still. Callie Hancock moved into third. Hunter Blade fourth. Logan York moved up to fifth. He had a decent finish, I guess. Near the top 10, even though he was involved in a few crashes. Evan McCollum, 6th place now. Skylar Rocha up to 7th. 8th, Ryan Benjamin. Zahara Rocha up to 9th place. She was back in 16th place. So she is now in the top 10. Pablo West, 10th place. Some other drivers that are near some of these in the top 10. Pablo West in the Stephen Pollard, 3rd and 11th place. 12th, Muhammad Abdullah. He gained 7 positions. Jacob Britt gained 9 positions. He's 13th. 14th, Alex Alves. He fell back 4 positions. Alvin Jones is 15th. He has Alex Johnson subbing for him. He lost 3 positions. Beanweeby 16th. He lost a position. Benjamin Wallace 17th. 18th, Tim Hoffman. 19th, Bruce Zero. 20th, Alejandro Rodriguez. From 7th down to 20th, they're only 40. Actually, they're only like 38 points or 40. 38 points away from each other. So, if the top 2 drivers have issues, this is going to open up the points for a lot of drivers. Could be very interesting. The 2 of Samad Oskin, the 13 of Matt Riddle, they have been pretty dominant this season. Samad Oskin, 8 top 10s. Matt Riddle, 6 top 10s. There's a few other drivers with 6 top 10s. Samad Oskin only 1 DNF this season, and a lot of other drivers have 2, 3, 4, upwards to 7 DNFs. But you're seeing the drivers with the least DNFs up near the front. Look at back here, 7 DNFs for Dylan Eberheimen. I think that's the most out of anybody this season. Tyrell Resner, Austin Johnson, they also have 7 DNFs. They're back here, 600 points back. So, top 3, pretty interesting. Samad Oskin had a shot at winning the points championship last season. Came up short with a wreck with about 20 laps to go. And here he is, leading the points. A little over halfway through it. We still have 7 races left. A lot could happen in the points series. So, next week, it's going to be Kansas. Kansas could be an interesting race, and then we've got Chicagoland, and then it's going to take a wild turn, I believe, at Daytona. And we've got Richmond, the Roval, ISM, and Homestead will end the season number 2 championship. It has been a wild week of racing. The ARCA race. We have the truck race last night, and now the Cup race. The Cup race, 13 cautions, 65 laps under caution is what we ended up with. So, points leader, Matt Riddle entering the race, loses the points lead. He is the only driver with 2 wins this season. Let's go ahead and look at some of the pole winners. These are all drivers that are going to be in the Clash next season. Callie Hancock, Logan York, Jacob Britt, Alex Alves, Bean Weeby, who else? Logan Gentry, John Book, Robert Pollard, just got his first pole, Laura Lee Weeby, April Pryor, and Austin Johnson back here. He has 2 poles. He is the only repeat pole winner. The only repeat race winner is Matt Riddle. So the pole winners, depending on how many we have in this column at the end of the season, we might have to pull some drivers even from the first season of pole winners. So we'll have to see. It's going to be interesting next season. There's a lot of new changes that are going to be happening. We've went over some of them with you guys, but we'll go over them again as we're further on in the season. We're thinking about different things that we want to try, so see how it goes, see what happens. But anyway, thank you all for watching. It's been another great night of racing. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the race. Congratulations to Sam Oskin getting the points lead. Congratulations to Jacob Britt getting his first win this season. In the meantime, we want to say have a great night, and we will see you guys next week at Texas. Or Kansas. We'll see you guys next week at Kansas.